Hi everyone, and welcome back to the session of catching up with the alumni. And today we are connecting here with Vanshika Gupta, one of our recent cohorts alumni. And recently she has transitioned from the developer role to the PM intern role. So we'll get to know a lot more about all the insights on how she went in, how she hunted for the jobs, and then what all she did. So yeah, quickly, over to you, Vanshika. Quick thing about you. What are you up to these days?
So I am transition from developer to the product intern role currently. So I am a product intern in a early stage startup. So we are building from scratch, and it is 0 to 1 totally. And that's yeah. So we are. I am here as a product intern currently.
So quickly to get an idea, if you could just give us the quick glimpse or walkthrough of how it all started. I mean, someone from a developer role, what struck you so hard? You need to get into the product role. How it all started, and yeah.
When I was working as a developer, so what happens? We work as a backend. So I was very keen to interest like how the things go, like how the front end part, how they handle everything. I got the like project which was like very fresh project I got. So where we started with the like basics of the project, like from the scratch in that also. So I got the interest like how we are building that product for a customer. So that's how I find that I should explore product management, and from there only I started like exploring these things and get to know about HelloPM also from.
So what was the first time you got to hear about product role or the PM role? Was it within the company or was it through job search or from friends?
I was working there, but there was no product manager at that time in
Okay.
my particular project. So there was project manager, director, and the team. The director was only a product manager kind of.
Okay.
So they used to give us the instructions, and that's how we used to do things. So when I like explored like about other career options, because I was only doing coding, and I thought like I I have to like explore things. I have time, so I just saw about product management, and I read about these things, and also get to know from my friend also. So he suggested me like you can see this option.
So as soon as you got to know about the product role, so how your research started to learn product role? Because sometimes people have this notion, maybe as soon as they get to know about the product role, they start applying
Hmm.
for the product role. So what struck you, like how you got to realize, okay, let me just search something to learn, and then how you came across landing on HelloPM?
First of all, there was my friend with whom I discussed about these things. So he only suggested me about HelloPM. So he was also thinking of a transition in the product management, but he was doing well, so he didn't do that. But he explored the sites and all for the product management. So he suggested me that you can go through from these, and these are very nice, and you can like get help, and you can learn more about these things.
Just to give a sense, like how would you describe your journey in like say 1 to 2 points for people who are visiting for the first time and they are seeing this?
First of all, I think it is very difficult to transition
Okay.
because we don't know actually कि हम actually करने क्या वाले हैं इस particular role में. तो फिर
Okay.
पहले
Yeah.
तो ऐसा होता है कि explore करना बहुत ज़रूरी है इस चीज़ को.
Right. Right.
तो मेरा mindset ऐसा था कि I should firstly know things, and then I'll start apply for the job basically.
Since we have moved to the part of your journey within the Hello PM while you were there, so what's your take on assignments? Are assignments really important while doing the cohort for all the members?
I think assignment is the only thing from which I get to know like how should I like take steps in a particular things. I think assignment is the like give you like realistic things, a realistic way to think about the like how you have to proceed. It actually develops the product sense also. How you should think about that particular thing step by step.
How these assignments were useful, where you utilize these assignments, what is it that you formed out of these assignments?
I started building my portfolio by this.
Okay.
Portfolio is the one thing we have to represent ourselves. Like, as I am a developer background, I'm from a developer background, I don't have any work related to the product management, so I have to showcase myself through that only. Like, I know things, I have experience, I have done this project. So these assignments were like, I have put in my all the assignments in my portfolio only. So this is really helping me a lot. Portfolio is the one thing we can only showcase to others that we know about product management.
What were the things that you realized while you were pursuing the whole cohort, while you were learning about product management, that you realized you were not aware or you were not intentionally doing it earlier, but now you realize they really play an important role while building a product?
When I was like learning things, I never like think of that, like मैंने कभी ऐसे सोचा ही नहीं था कि हम इस नजरिए से भी इन चीजों को देख सकते हैं. आई हैव ऑलवेज लाइक कि हाँ, हमें बिल्ड करना है, वी नीड कोडिंग स्किल्स ओनली. बट आई नेवर थॉट कि उसका फ्रंट एंड क्या है, हमें उसको आगे उसका स्टार्टिंग कैसे हो रहा है, हमें पता ही नहीं है उस चीज के बारे में. तो like user research, market research, these things I'm never aware of. These kind of things I have learned a lot from like HelloPM journey, like how you should start your journey basically.
So, how was your experience with the sessions, the class sessions? So you would have had sessions with Vanilla, then Ankit, and then Nevid, Gagan. Yeah, what's your take on it about the sessions?
It was quite interesting because never been in a cohort like things. So it was like कि live learning है, हम easily communicate कर सकते हैं. At the moment हम अपनी चीजों को पूछ सकते हैं. And one-to-one calls also like very much necessary for me because I was in a like bubble, like how will things go on. And when I connected with Ankit also, he like you can communicate as you can. मतलब कुछ भी आप डिस्कस कर सकते हो चीजों को लेके. अगर ऐसे ही मतलब रहेगा तो you
Yeah.
can't take forward things. You
So
have to discuss things because I was very shy person to discuss things, but now I am like getting little more realistic now to get things and talk about things also.
some of the folks they think they might believe that Hello PM runs a recorded session. So for people looking out this video, any suggestion that you would like to share? Are these classes live? Everything is live. Do you get to interact with folks? And about the office hours?
Everything is live first of all, because that is the Hello PMS live training. And recorded sessions बात के लिए अवेलेबल होते हैं, बट इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू बी प्रेजेंट एट दैट मोमेंट, बिकॉज एट दैट मोमेंट जो हम समझ पाएंगे चीजों को इतने क्लियरली, वो बाद में नहीं समझ पाते हैं. फिर सोचना पड़ता है कि क्या है इसका मतलब एग्जैक्टली exactly. तो आई थिंक लाइव ट्रेनिंग ही सबसे ज्यादा मतलब है, मतलब हेलो पीएम में अच्छा.
Even before starting applying, what did you do about the resume and the portfolio, and then how you approached towards it?
Resume was first step, and the second is portfolio. So I was creating portfolio from the beginning only, like
Okay,
when
yeah.
the got started and assignments were given. So I started building my portfolio. So resume helped me like showcasing myself basically, because I was not a product manager before or any of that particular. So I have also not have much experience. So I have to showcase myself from that only. So yeah, resume and then portfolio, which I was building only. And firstly I started applying to the internships because I thought I should take step by step. What happens, sometimes people see that if we are having any experience or not, and job description, that is the disclaimer all already added everywhere that you need product management. So I thought, why not start with internship and from the early stage startups only, because from there only you get the idea like how you can go ahead and how you basically build the product and all.
So for people who are transitioning, it's really hard for someone to get into the certain level of the product role. They need to initiate their journey somewhere, and sometimes they need to start with zero. So
Yeah.
becoming a PM intern, you can try one thing what you also tried, right? I mean, coming from a tech background, you can leverage from whatever background you are coming from, and you can leverage that industry to get into the product role. and somewhere down the line you need to start, right? So very well said and very well articulated. You went for the PM interns, so now it will be easier for you to from PM internship to convert into full-time PM roles, and then
Yeah.
later get into the journey of becoming the full-fledged product manager. While applying, like, what are the things that you believe you did differently from what other people were doing?
So I think it is very important to connect with people, because if you connect with them, and they also like when we talk about when we talk with them, we get the idea like what they are doing and how they are building. So it is important to connect with people and showcasing yourself there, that you are doing, and you are interested in the product management thing. So I think the connecting people is the important thing.
So, anything that you would like to suggest for people who are trying to transition, since you are already 2 weeks in? So, since you have started your initial journey, so something that have struck you right now, okay, maybe this was the thing. If I would have done it earlier, this would have made a lot of sense.
I think prepare yourself well, like how you perform in your interview, that is the key. You can get into through your resume, you can get shortlisted through your resume, but how you perform in an interview, that can only make you transition. You have to be confident, you have to know like why are you doing this particular, like why are you transitioning, because this question comes in every interview. If you are prepared with these with confident, they can actually can like see you like you are very interested and you can do things. One more thing I want to add, like whenever you are applying to any company, and so a company to actually see like who is hiring that particular role. So you should personally uh, like send connection and write email to that person only, so that you can get highlighted differently also, that this is person very like interested in this particular job role. So yeah, I think this is also important.
Taking it a bit step forward, could you share like couple of questions that were asked from you from different interviews or from the current company as well? Like a couple of questions if you could share with us.
So first question was always tell me about yourself, which is not in your resume.
Okay.
That is the first question I've always get asked in the interviews. And another question was like why are you transitioning? Related to the guesstimate question, I also got asked. And one question was related to the feature based, like if we are building some kind of this like product, so what do you think, what should be the features according to the advanced iteration? These kind of questions also get to ask like what happens, how you will communicate with the engineers, and how you will like do work with the designers. So these kind of things, these kind of questions also asked in the interview.
What are the skills that you think were the transferable skills that really helped you while you were there as a developer, and now it's really helping you while you are acting or while you are being there as a product PM intern role?
First of all, it is a communication skill, which is very important. Communication skill, you can say stakeholder management, because you have to communicate in a like day to day. You're mainly these meetings get scheduled, and you have to like talk to other people. And another is you have a product sense knowledge. That
Okay.
is the important skill I believe you should have. And how you like take things forward, like you should have that user empathy also. Use
Yeah.
because if we are building product for a customer, you should know like how will user also think, and that kind of skill is
Right.
also important.
So if you were to start your journey again from zero to get into the product role, okay. So what are the things that you would do, or what are the things that you would do differently if you were to start from zero again, getting into product role?
Firstly, build my mindset differently, because we need to think more of the business perspective, uh, which I was not doing before. So I think business perspective is always needed in this product management. So that is the thing I will do differently, and I will focus on uh, like doing projects more, and so that I can uh, think in that manner. How to do cold emailing thing, I was not aware of how to do a cold emailing thing also. So I have learned all these things during this journey only. I've learned a lot, basically.
That's great to hear coming this from you, and we wish you the best come moving forward into this product role journey. And you have already stepped into the product role. Coming forward, there will be many opportunities to encounter, and definitely you will be an amazing product manager moving forward if you know work on the skills and you hone your skills regularly. And what we talked about, so it can lend anyone onto that space of building amazing product. Yeah, Vanshika, thank you so much for joining with us here today. With this, we are moving towards the end of the session. Whosoever is watching this video for the first time, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Hello PM, and thank you so much for watching. See you on the other side, probably in the next video. Yeah.